The richest of the free cities is famed for its impossibly powerful financial center. The societies of Westeros are cleverly laid out and consistently fascinating. The harsh but free kingdom of the north, the constant upheaval of King's Landing, and the desert paradise of Dorne all have unique ecosystems and tons of fun details. Though 9 free cities across the narrow sea from the continent are rarely the focus of the series, territories like Braavos remain independent as they hold immense amounts of power. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. Imagine life in Westeros. Game of Thrones spends most of its time exploring the experiences of the rich and powerful, but the humble peasants, merchants, blacksmiths, and working-class citizens of the Seven Kingdoms lead strange lives. Most of the monarchs who sat on the Iron Throne were monsters. The leaders would make any option away from the crown extremely appealing. Braavos is one of the 9 free cities to the east of Westeros. They make up the northwestern shores of Essos, the old continent from which humans traveled to Westeros. Braavos is the northernmost of the 9 cities, extending over 100 small islands. The chunk of Essos within Braavosi borders is a marshland. The islands are mountainous, acting as a defensive semicircle around the mainland. Braavos has only one channel broad enough to allow full-size ships into its ports. That waterway is guarded by the Titan of Braavos, perhaps the most impressive landmark outside King's Landing. The Titan stands almost 400 feet tall, stands as the city's symbol, sounds an alarm when ships pass through, and offers fortification for an army if Braavos is ever invaded. Bridges connect the city's 100 islands. Their biggest weakness is the sea, which regularly swallows a significant portion of their land mass. Braavos contains several impressive feats of architecture and clever infrastructure. Why is Braavos a free city? The history and culture of Braavos is inexorably linked to slavery. The city has one of the most engaging stories in the franchise. The Valyrian freehold established 8 of the 9 free cities as colonies. They built those cities with the labor of countless slaves. A group of slaves escaped bondage and fled through the newly developed colonies. They found the land that would become Braavos and founded a city. For generations, Braavosi natives painted their stolen ships to disguise them. They lied to anyone who asked them where they were from, keeping their home away from prying eyes. For more than 100 years, Braavos stayed hidden. When they'd established their power and constructed their infrastructure, they announced themselves to the world. Their elected leader, known as the Sea Lord, sent ships to the 7 kingdoms and around the known world to declare their presence. In a massive power move, Braavos offered to pay for the Valyrian boats they'd stolen as slaves. They refused to pay for the value of the slaves themselves. The unmasking is celebrated with a 10-day festival every year in Braavos. After its founders escaped slavery, Braavos developed an intense grasp of freedom. The arch over the long canal into Braavos is engraved with their first and most central law: no man, woman, or child in the city is ever to be made a slave. Braavos is tragically unique in that rule, as slavery is common in Essos, even in the other free cities. Braavosi culture is ethnically and religiously diverse beyond almost any other. There is no specific Braavosi ethnicity because the city is a melting pot. The city's founders worshipped many gods, and that tradition remains consistent. Braavos seems to be the only home of the faceless men, worshippers of the many-faced god who assassinate targets as part of their religion. The Sea Lord, though a lifetime appointment, is one of the few elected leaders in Essos. Braavos goes out of its way to support freedom in all things. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.